Okay, let's remove this pill. Hello gamers! Today we'll be unboxing something for you. Our premium pre-built gaming PC. Okay, so let's check what's in the box. First, let's check what's in the accessories box. You've got your EK Fluid Gaming sticker, a motherboard manual, a Windows 10 product key that's already pre-installed on the PC. Here you've got your motherboard accessories, including the two Wi-Fi antennas that you can plug in. You've got the two SSD trays and additional screws to secure them in place, additional cables for the PSU if you ever need them, and a drain tube. A quick start guide is also included in the package, so you can set up your gaming PC really fast. Now let's unbox it. First, let's remove the protective foam. Also make sure your PC is turned the correct way up, as you can see by the sticker. This might prove to be a bit difficult. Not at all. First, let's read the quick start guide. Remove the two thumb screws located on the back of the case and pull the handle to remove the top panel. Let's remove the top panel, shall we? And slide it back. Carefully lift out the front and side glass panels. Next, we need to remove the protective foam, which is specifically designed in order to keep the tubes in place so your system doesn't get damaged in shipping. Next, we're gonna need a pair of scissors so we can remove the zip ties holding the cryofuel in place. We're gonna save that for later in order to fill up the loop. But first, don't forget to remove the zip ties, because you don't want your system to look ugly. As you can see, the filling bottle is still located inside, and in order to remove it, we need to first remove the side panel, find our scissors, and cut the zip ties. We're gonna need this for the next step. But first, let's remove the protective film so we can see the system in all its glory. In the next step, we're going to fill up the loop. In order to do that, we first need to fill up the filling bottle. You might have to repeat this step a couple of times in order for the filling bottle to get filled up. In order to fill up the loop, first locate the fill port at the front of the case and unscrew it with a coin. Do not use the screwdriver, because you're going to damage the cover. Save this for later, both cover and the coin, you're gonna need them. We place the tube inside the distro plate and fill it up to this line. You might have to repeat this step a couple of times once turning on the PC. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention. You see this residual coolant inside the tubes? That's because the system was quality pre-tested at our headquarters. Remember, do not start your PC before the coolant is at the fill line. For the next step, open the accessories box and take out the power cable in order to power on the PC. Now we're about to start the system, but in order to do so, first you need to switch the power supply on. Okay, once that's done, turn on the system. But don't forget, you'll have to continue filling up the loop. Always fill it up to the fill line. Close the port and let the system run for a few minutes. The reason we keep the system running for a few minutes is to get all the air bubbles out of the tubes, the GPU, the CPU block, and all the other components.
5 minutes later.
So now that the system's been running for a few minutes, we need to tilt it in order to get more air out of it. To do so, just do it like this. And then the other way. You may repeat this a couple of times just to make sure all the air is out, but don't be alarmed if there are some air bubbles left. They'll get out of the system once the coolant warms up and the system's been running for like a week or so. Okay, so now we take out the coin again and fill up the system to the filling line. Okay, now the system's been filled up and it's almost ready to go. But first let's remove the last sticker and put on the side panels. Then we can start gaming. Remember to remove the protective foil from the side panels and the front panel. Before we put in the side glass panel, we need to remove the protective film on the inside as well. Okay, now let's carefully put it in. Let me find the other side panel. Slide this one in as well. Now lastly, we're gonna take the top panel and put it back in. Remember, gently slide it in and screw the 2 screws in the back. Now for the final part, we've got one last piece of protective foil. I'd say this is the best part, but wait till you start gaming on it. Do the PCs have Wi-Fi? Yes, they have a PCIe Wi-Fi/Bluetooth card that comes with every PC. Do the PCs come with fluid? Yes, they all come with about 1300 milliliters of clear cryofuel coolant and a fill bottle. Do you have a drain for this loop? We do not make any aluminum drains for these fluid gaming loops, but we do supply a drain tube that you can install when you are draining the loop to make it easier. Can you customize these PCs? Our website has a built-in customization that is the only changing to the systems that we can do. My PC is not outputting video. Please check that the video cord is plugged into the GPU itself and not the motherboard. If the problem persists, please make a ticket with our customer support and we will troubleshoot. How do you control the lighting? There's a program that comes on the PCs called Armory Crate. You can control all the lighting through there. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Now let's go gaming. I'm gonna take this with me.